Want to keep up with the latest LEGO Mega 96.1 videos? Make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. Hello everyone, LEGO Mega 96.1 here with another review. Well, something special came in the mail for me today, thanks to my beloved mother, and what I got in the mail is this. Yes folks, what I'm holding right here is my LEGO Star Wars Coruscant Guard Gunship. Now, ever since LEGO announced this set, and I knew I had to get it because for me, I love the Clone Wars TV series, and I love the movie, and I love Star Wars as a whole. And anything that's to do with clones and Clone Wars, I knew I had to get it. Because this is awesome. And ever since I became a fan of LEGO and Star Wars as a whole, I knew I wanted a gunship because the Clone Wars, when it was still around, in fact, it's still around, which you can find on Disney Plus, they made gunships. Now, this type of ship you see here, this is an LAAT gunship. This was used by the Republic military and later by the Empire in the early days. Now, the markings you see on this ship, this was done by the Coruscant Guard, shock troopers. Now, granted, there were a lot of good clones in the Coruscant Guard, mainly Fire and Commander Thorn. But there was also some bad ones too, mainly one clone, which I'm going to talk about later. But overall, it is a really cool set. Now, on to the minifigures. Now, the first figure that I'm showing you right here, this is Senator Padme Amidala from the Clone Wars. And I really love how her outfit turned out. They matched her just like in the Clone Wars TV series. And yes, I did watch the entire series of Clone Wars from beginning to end. I love it. And Dave Filoni, if you're watching this, you make really good content on Star Wars, bud. You rock, brother. Now, next up we have is the Shock Trooper. And granted, and I did have this figure before when I'm talking about the Clone Trooper Battle Droid Battle Pack. And yes, I do have a couple of them, and I really love how this trooper turned out, minus the helmet. Now, granted, I know what LEGO is doing when it comes to people making custom minifigures of clone troopers, and they figured, hey, why don't we help them out a bit? At least that's my theory. It's not a conspiracy theory, just to let you know. But overall, this is a really cool figure, but if anything, I would replace this helmet with the same mold used for the first 501st Battle Pack and the 332nd Clone Trooper set. The one with the tank. So there's that. Now, next up we have right here is our hated Sith, Palpatine, or Chancellor Palpatine, whatever you want to call him. Truth be told, I really like this figure, and including the way he turned out. They matched him just like in the Clone Wars TV series, and even in Revenge of the Sith, where Mace Windu, one of my favorite Jedi, fights Palpatine in his office in Revenge of the Sith. And yes, Windu did one, and he is still alive. Yeah, Mace Windu is still alive, and he's waiting for his canon return. I'm waiting on that, Disney. You got the money and the technology to do it, so let's do it. And last but not least is everyone's most hated clone trooper, and mine in particular, is this guy. CC-1010, aka Commander Fox. I hate you, you bastard. You murdered Fives, you bastard. I hope you burn in hell for all eternity for what you did. I mean, anger aside, this is a really cool trooper. I really love how he turned out. Now, the reason why he looked like this is because even though he's with the Coruscant Guard, the markings are reversed. even though his armor design is pretty cool, but the character is a total jerk, as it were. And yes, this was the same trooper who murdered Fives in Season 6. I will never forgive you. But overall, the figure itself is pretty cool. But there's one downside. If you look closely, look at his chest piece. It's almost like a faded pink. I mean, granted, I know what LEGO is doing in regards to the figure. But if anything, make the chest piece more white. But what we got is what we got. And if anything, if you're going to make another Coruscant Guard gunship, I mean, adding two shock troopers and Commander Fox is one thing, but why not clone pilots? I mean, they pilot the gunships and many fighters too. I mean, clone pilots deserve some love. But criticism aside, it is a really cool set, and I highly recommend you get it. Just make sure you save up a lot of this. But overall, it is a really cool set, and I highly recommend you get it, and it's really good. Now, originally for me, I wanted a gunship when LEGO did Clone Wars style sets. But the gunships at the time, they cost a lot of money, and I decided to hold off on getting gunships until they made new ones or even lowered the prices. But overall, it is a really cool set, and I finally did manage to get one. So there's that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And that concludes today's video. And if you like this video and you want to see more like this, including the many other videos that I've done on my channel, please feel free to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell notifications so that way you can be notified when I upload the next video. And as always, this is LEGO Mega 96-1, signing off. And remember fives, man. Remember fives!